Yo, and welcome to my office for the first time ever. I'm showing you my home office I have here, and I'm grateful that you can join me here today. So thank you for clicking on my video, and if you share it, you'll be a part of my heart. Just there, I think. Left side, yeah. I just wanted to quickly say before we jump into the video, this is gonna be like a commentary style video. It's a new thing that I'm trying to break into, I guess. I didn't want to do a vlog at the show like for the whole weekend because it was just carnage. It was too busy and like there's too many people there and people touching my car, so I was all aggy and stuff. So I didn't want to portray that in a YouTube video, but I have linked down below some of my friends that did do vlogs of the day. So make sure you go show them some love and just say, oh, I've come over from Adam's video. You know, we support you. We're all little old English YouTubers here. We all need to be on each other's team so we can slowly build our way up and beat the Americans at their own game, because I think it should be England versus America, because I think we've got better drivers here than there. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to jump into the video now, but before we get into the actual footage of the show, just want a quick reminder, loads of 621 merch I can send out straight away. It's just me in the office at the minute, and you guys, if you're someone that's buying stuff off me, are keeping me insanely busy. So I thank you for that. I want to make it worse for myself, so every clothing order will get a few free stickers. I have been throwing a few extra ones in there just because I'm the boss, so I can do that. And yeah, I genuinely do appreciate it. Let's jump into the video. Let me know your favourite car down below. Stick around to the end so I can then say my farewells. Let's get into it. Yo, so now you join me on the voice control. Hopefully this sounds good. We're starting off obviously with my Civic EG. I love this car, man. It was so sick to have it on show. I can't thank Track Addict enough. So if you go drop them a follow over on Instagram at Track Addict, that would be incredible. So this is Jay's Puma, his track car. We're gonna have a look around the Track Addict stand first here, and you join me. I really had a good time hanging out with these guys. So this thing I think was like a 2-litre turboed XR2i. It was insane. I think it was up for 10 grand for sale. And obviously there was also this little Clio. I don't want to like, just talk stupidly about it. I'd rather talk about the experience itself of the show. I mean, I got to really get to grips with everybody on the Track Addict stand. They're all such a lovely group of guys, and hopefully we can get some shows together. This M4 on air ride caused quite a stir on his Instagram. Everyone's saying how dare they put air ride on an M4, but you know, live and let live, man. If that's what the people wanted, that's what the people wanted. And they had some insane stuff. So you'll have seen we've got MX-5s to these Corvette Camaro Z28s on the booth. It really was wicked. I legit had a fantastic time with everybody. And having such a wide variety of cars, I think, showed the mass appeal that track days can bring to people. From anything from big American muscle cars all the way up to my little Honda Civic, and then across over to M3s and Lotus Elises. There's a few more clips of my Civic here, and I was just really proud to have it on show, and to be able to have it on at the Autosport show was incredible. So this is Ollie's M3. He competes in time attack in this. I'm going to try my best to get down to a time attack event this year to see how I can potentially maybe go into it one day. It was pretty sick. I really enjoyed looking at the different array of cars on the stand. We headed over to I don't know who this group of guys were, but there was a bunch of Focuses and stuff that were all really nice. Opposite them was the Army Motorsport guys. This super nice K20 EG. I see this about before at JE last year. I love its track stance. I love the fact that it's K20'd. It is a super little car, this. We wander around to the front here. You get to see the K20 in there. Got Password, JDM, front strut brace. I remember owning one of those once, and it caused quite a stir because that was just when Password JDM would kick it. Did that stupid prank where they said they were shutting down, but they were just changing factory place. This Cosworth in this purple. Oh my god, man, how beautiful is this car? I had a real nice look around this thing. It was absolutely insane, and the colour is very similar to my Nissan. So obviously that was a bit of a biased choice, I guess. But I really liked this car. It was really nice to see this in person. I really liked it. We head over to this thing. I just wanted to put this in because it just shows the differences between the stylings of cars. I mean, I'd never run this on my car, but if the guy likes it a lot, then cool, man. He's obviously a big fan of Fast and the Furious franchise, and this would have been much more common 10 years ago, this sort of stuff, 15 years ago. So I guess it's kind of unique to see someone's take on it nowadays.
Definitely not for me, but I wanted to include it anyway because obviously it's a lot of a passion for the guy. I loved the wrap on this though, the old touring car-esque Texaco wrap. These were commonly seen on Sierra Cosworths, so it was rad to see it on a more modern Ford. Some more of the RSs that really intrigued me were these wrapped ones. There you could see they had really nice wraps on. This Mark V GTI, wow man, this thing was insane. Just take a second to take it in. I'm just going to shut up. And I'm back in the room. Oh my god, I think this car is so aggressive looking. It is sick. Oh, I still called it Mark 7. It's actually a Mark 6, my bad. Yeah, Mark 6 GTI. Obviously being an Essex boy, I love these. RS Turbo, Escort Series 1, absolutely beautiful. I did that thing once where I said I'd buy one at 1,000 likes on a video and everyone gave me 1,000 likes, so still hasn't happened, but maybe one day. Escort Cosworth, man, really, really smart. I mean, I love these cars. You guys, if you're a fan of the channel, will know that. We headed over to the GTR owners and they had a stunning purple R33 on there along with the yellow one that we're about to see in a moment. This thing was gorgeous. I bored the other guys to death about these cars on this booth. I absolutely loved them. I fell in love with this yellow GTR. I thought it was absolutely superb. I loved everything about it. I really did. It's a shame it wasn't like a NER or something like that, a NER spec. Like it was, you know, just a general V spec, but absolutely gorgeous. And I believe it's the only one left in yellow in the country now. There was more race cars and stuff on the booth. You'll see I head back over to the yellow one again in a second. I really couldn't stay away from it, man. Honestly, it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to shut up and let you guys look around this for a second. I then got to check out this purple Focus RS. Now this thing was real unique. It really stood out to me. The colour, the dark candy purple. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. This ginormous turbo that was on the car as well. I have no idea what power it was. I didn't stop around enough to look at it. But I loved the stance, the big fat 5 spokes. Then I saw this thing. Now this is probably how I'd have an RS. This crazy like rainbow sparkle wrap with the OZ wheels. It was subtle, but it was in your face. It was one of those real standout cars for me, just purely on how it had been modified, and I just thought it was absolutely glorious. I loved the colour of the wrap. I thought it was awesome, and I have to just say the wrap job was done so well. You couldn't tell it was a wrap unless you started looking real close at some of the crevices where you could see where the vinyl finished. It was really smart. And this is one of Smokey's cars over from Japan. Now, here's the infamous racer that came over and did 197 on the M25 and then got arrested. Absolutely amazing, this thing, getting to see this in person. And that is an R35 GTR engine in there on throttle bodies. Along with this Nissan GTR, which was insane. To see one in real life was crazy. I've seen a lot of these online, and getting to see one in person, amazing. Now this thing, this Series 1 Escort, had RB30 in it, which I believe is out of a 4x4. And it also had, get this, a turbo from a train. It has a train turbo on it that's all been rewired and reworked to work with this. Now this guy runs the strip. I don't know much more information on that other than he loves drag racing, but it was an insane piece of engineering to check that out, and really was pretty amazing. And I had to get a little clip of this white GTR too because it's absolutely beautiful, and 7 Days currently have a deal on at the moment for one of these, so I thought I'd chuck this in and chuck the 7 Days link in there as well, and you can buy a ticket off me. The competition may have run out by the time you've listened to it, but if you get there in time, you might actually end up owning one of these for £28. They also had a Nismo R35 GTR on the stand, which was amazing to see in real life as well. They're just insane up front. Just an insane car. Now this thing, Stasia 600 RS, is actually an R33 GTR, I think, or an R34 GTR underneath, just with stages. So it's got like a GTR engine. This one has the GTR front engine swap on it. Front light headlights, like the facelift to the GTR. We're then checking out the lorry. This thing is insane. It had a ginormous turbo too. These are huge framed vehicles that race, and I have to go and see one. Yeah, I had to get my boy Yogi from Pro Drift in here too. I made him do some awkward little walk thing. I thought it'd be really funny just to make him do something. And this is obviously Alan's car. He competes in the IDC, or what is now Drift Games, I believe, in this car. And I think he might do a few rounds of BDC, hopefully, at some point too, so we can check that out. But Alan Hines is an amazing driver. This is incredible, man. This old Sierra touring car, insane E36 on the KW stand here. Oh my god, look at that thing. Look at the aero, man. There was also a lot of supercars on show, so we've got a lot of the race cars as well that are obviously supercars too, along with the touring cars that are all there. So this is one of the Halford Civics. Obviously, I still think these cars haven't truly grown on me yet. I think I need to drive one maybe. And also, this was an aerial motorbike, which I didn't even know existed. I did not even know that was a thing. But a lot of the metal on show was like this, these real wide boy race cars. And I just wanted to throw them all in and show you what was really on show if you didn't manage to get to the show without it feeling like a vlog. I just wanted it to feel like you're wandering around with me here. This Camaro on the Sonico stand, oh my god, just oh my god. I think this thing was probably my second favourite car at the whole show. It was insane to see. I would love to build one of these one day, like real build. This 1 Series race car was pretty beautiful as well. But then we got to the Porsche stand and all my brain went out the window. These cars are so beautiful, man. I'm so envious of everybody that gets to own or drive one of these things. I would kill for one. These are like the next car for me, I think, that would be a big purchase. It's not a car that would be a project car, but just a car out of the box. It would be amazing to grab and just use and abuse and have some major fun with it. They're so beautiful as well. They also had the race car on show and also the 939, I think it is. You're going to see it in a second. It's going to pop up, but it's the most insane looking Porsche I've seen in the recent era. These guys got in my way. Get out of my way. But yeah, this car is insanely beautiful to look at. Obviously, it's just a race car, but I'm pretty sure someone with the right MOT tester could get that through an MOT to be able to use it on the road. I think the only thing I'd probably change about this car, and I'd ruin it, is probably that rear spoiler. I just think it looks gnarly. I don't particularly like it, to be honest, but I'd have one any day of the week. Nah, this thing was stunning too, man. Getting to see all of these cars up close, I don't really get to spend much time around these sort of cars, so getting these things like up close was just awesome. And I had to check out some of the Bilstein coilovers and shocks and absorbers they had on the stand. We are dealers of those guys, so I wanted to get them on there too, but I am also looking at those and KW for my M3. I then headed over and checked out my boy Bagsy's insane LSX GTR. And there's Bagsy right there. He's got look at the size of that turbo. That is insane. Runs about 1200 horsepower, this thing, and it is his drift car, so that is pretty amazing to just see. It's all genuine Liberty Walk as well, so it's all a very expensive body kit to be thrown at a wall, Bagsy, but you know, it's alright for some, hey? Alright for some, mate. But no, the car is insane, dude. It's like, Bagsy's such a nice guy as well. Go and chat to him and talk to him about his new vlog career that he's stepping into. I think he'll love to hear about that. And yeah, I started to have a little wander back, and this thing was also one of my cars of the show. And the most bizarre thing about this XJ220 was it was just sat in this trailer in the middle of like the rear end of the show. Like, it's one of the most amazing cars I saw there. And it was just tucked up out of the way, like no one really looking around it, apart from that guy over there in that checkered shirt. But other than him, it was just insane to see, and I loved how basic everything was and how old everything was. I also loved the E46 in this Nardo grey. It was absolutely beautiful, man. Like, so many incredible builds on show that was just awesome to see, and it was just so sick. It really was so sick to have a look around at all this stuff, because it gave me a lot of ideas for mine. At the end, I headed over to my boys at TechUR, had a good catch up with them, checked out their new M4, and yeah, it was just awesome to see. And I had to get some of the yellow speed brakes in because I love these parts. They're great, absolutely great. And we're back. Oh, it was so good. Which car was your favourite? Let me know down below. I think mine was that yellow GTR. And there was also an Alpina B10 there that I didn't get on camera because I'm an idiot, I think. I don't know, I haven't actually looked at the footage. But anyway, let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a like on the video and leave me a comment. Tell me your favourite car that you see down below. I'll catch you again in the next video. See you later, guys. Peace!
Peace!